Ever since I was a jit, I knew I was a winner. I pray to God forgive me cause I'm a born sinner. Got more on my plate than a Thanksgiving dinner. Gotta save for any days cause shit do get done.
You know how we giving it up, man. It's your boy Jumpout. Hello, you tuned in with Check Your Mental. And today, man, I want to talk about how to stay motivated when things aren't going your way, when things that you work so hard for still don't manifest. You know, for me, it's one of the hardest things that I do. I battle with that on a daily because it's easy to be motivated when everything is going the way you planned. But how do you stay motivated when things aren't going your way or when things aren't aligning on how you planned? The key to that is, to me, man, is just trust God. If you believe in God and you believe that God is in control, you believe that everything's going to be done in God's timing. And if you believe in God's divine timing, then you won't fall in a slump for long. Because even though I'm human, so I do fall in the slump. Some days I do get discouraged. Some days I question. But when you stay firm in the Word and you stay firm in God and you believe what He promised you, you believe in His vision, then that helps you get motivated. That helps me get motivated because there's a bunch of times that I wanted to quit. You know, I started doing music when my friend died in 2015. And when I first started doing music, I thought that I was gonna make it for my first song. I remember playing my first song to everybody and saying, yo, this is the one. Yo, I think this is it. I made it, yo. And here we are 7 years later, I'm still grinding, still pushing. And it's like, through the journey, at first you think, oh, I made it, I wanna make it. But in reality, the journey is more satisfying than actually making it. Because once you made it, right? Once you made it, or quote unquote, once you get the recognition from the world and the masses, right? Once you made it, what else is there to do? But in that journey, the journey to becoming your best self, that is what creates character. It creates wisdom. It builds character. It builds faith. Because you're trusting on what you cannot see, and you're believing in a dream that God gave you to manifest. Because it's easy, like I said, when everything's going good, it's easy to be motivated. But when things are going bad or when things aren't going your way, what do you do to keep motivated? And I always keep things on the eye. Me personally, I try to stay active. You know, I either go to the park, I work out, or I try to talk to somebody that I know is going to give me some encouraging words. And not just tell me what I want to hear, but give me good encouraging words of wisdom and words that I know I could carry and get motivated from. You know, your circle, your surroundings. Who are you spending your time with? You have to spend time with people that even when you're going down a rabbit hole, they're able to lift you up. Like, hey, bro, man, I see you down and out. How about we go out? How about we do something productive? How about we work on your brand? How about we do something to keep your brand and your business going? It's about staying active. And I know some days the depression get the best of me and I don't want to get up from my bed. You know, I don't even want to move. And I ask myself, God, what am I doing? I do everything. I try to be the best version that I can be of myself, but still I fall short. And instead of questioning God in those times, ask Him, what is the lesson, God? What is it that you want me to learn right now? Because out of every situation, trust and believe that there's a lesson behind it. There's a lesson behind every situation that you go through. At first, we might not understand it. At first, we might not agree. At first, we might not even like it. But trust and believe that it's a lesson behind all the trials and tribulations that we go through. Because if I even said the story before about how in 2009 I was wrongfully incarcerated for a false positive. My urine came up positive for morphine, and it landed me in jail. And I just asked God, like, God, I'm doing everything right. Why am I in here? And you fast forward to 2015. I realized that the reason why I was in that jail cell was because I got cool with my friend LK. My friend LK died. He got killed. Once he got killed, it motivated me to change. So you see how that works? Hindsight, if I would have never been in there, even though me and him were for the same block, we would have never been that tight for his death to have such an impact on my life that it helped me change. So at first I didn't understand what was God's plan by placing me in this jail cell. But years later I understood everything. So just stay focused and don't lose faith. Don't lose faith no matter what. Don't lose your faith, because faith is all we got. And God didn't plant that dream in you for you to sit on it. He gave us a vision. He gave us a dream so we could work on it and manifest it. And if things aren't going your way, check for the lesson. What's the lesson that's needed to be learned out of every situation? Don't ask why. Ask, how can I overcome this? Or how can I get over this? Or what's the lesson? What are you trying to teach me, God? But never question him, because his plans are perfect. His plans are beautiful. And his plans all make sense at the end. We just have to be ready and wait for God's timing. And that's why I entitled my album, A Living Testimony, God's Timing. Because I believe that in God's timing, everything that I worked hard for is going to manifest. Because when people say, oh, you overnight success, or you were overnight success, no. It took 10 years for you to build that overnight success. For the opportunity to come, it was 10 years of hard work behind it. So don't think that people just come overnight. Some people are lucky and do have overnight success, but where they at today? No offense to none of them, no disrespect to anything, but what comes fast, leave fast. You know what I mean? You want something that's gonna last. You want something with substance. You want something that you worked hard for. Because when you work hard for it, you appreciate it. So I'm gonna end up with that today, man. When you're feeling down and less motivated, remember why you started. Remember why you started chasing that dream. And remember that God would not have given us this vision if he wasn't planning on fulfilling it. Believe that you can do it, and you're halfway there. And like I said before, and I will always say this, I've been made it. I made it the day I decided to chase my dreams. Gotta make sure I put that in here, because when I say I was trying to make it, back then I didn't realize that I've been made it. I didn't realize that I was already on, because just taking the step of chasing your dreams, that's making it, man. That's making it in my eyes. And I'm gonna always say this, you don't need 1 million fans, you don't need 1 million followers. All you need is you. And you need to just stand on firm in what you believe and follow your dreams. God would have never gave us this vision if he wasn't planning on fulfilling it. So you tuned in, you check your mental. It's your boy Jumpout Low.